Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
That one complete to Naylor. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings.
Now McCarthy. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 52 yards. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0.
Vikings 8, Eagles nothing.
So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Great, set.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley up to the 20.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hurts. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
The 34-yard line.
Here's a give to Barkley. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
180.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Hey, 73. Alpha.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. His throw incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with...
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He lets one go deep for Addison. Throwing is Hurts. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. There he goes, left side. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Vikings.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass complete to Naylor, right side. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is McCarthy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy going to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun again. And the ball is knocked out. And the Eagles have recovered. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Barkley inside handoff. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Easy, 63, back. Tiger Hornet. Kyle up, get him.
From the 40 now on second down. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. But Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
73. Hey, 73. Alpha.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. They go play action with Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, easy, 63, 63. Carl up, Yanni. Carl, bang.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Hurts will throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air with McCarthy. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's McCarthy. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
To the air again, McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. He lets one go deep for Addison. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.